Hi and welcome to Friday's Power Maths. Now, first of all, I have to apologise because when I looked at my sheet of what we should be doing each day, I realised yesterday's maths should have been with pencil and paper, and then today was about looking at different ways to make 8. But we've already done that now, haven't we? So I thought today we could have a go at looking at how we form some of our numbers and playing some fun games as well. So in terms of how we form our numbers, this isn't something that we have to have spot on by the end of this year because writing numbers is much harder than writing our letters. So I thought today we'd have a little practice, but instead of using a pencil and paper, we're going to have a go at using my sand in a tray. So I've got blue sand in my tray, but you could use flour, icing sugar, soil, shaving foam, anything you can find at home that you can write in. Okay, so let's move this down. So to write our number 1, all we do is start at the top and we go down. That's it. We don't do any of our fancy because quite often that ends up looking like a 7. Okay, so right. So make sure when you do your ones, you just go all the way down. So once you've got your tray ready, you can have a go at writing some numbers with me. Okay, so we've got our 1 that just goes all the way down. Number 2 still starts at the top. You've got to curve it round, diagonal and across. So you curve it round, diagonal and across. Now what's really good about sand and flour is if your child's finding it really tricky to make this by themselves, adults, you can be the first one quite softly, and then your child can go back on top of the line and follow it with their finger. Okay. So 2 is round, down, across. Well done. Now let's try number 3. Again, we start at the top like we always do. We curve once, we curve twice. And it looks a bit like a when we look this way. If you want to, you can do our trick of doing 2 dots, round the top dot, in the middle, round the bottom dot. Okay? Round, round. Super. Now, I'm flying through these in terms of the clip, but you can stop and pause and have a go. As I said, I don't want to spend lots of time focusing on this, but I know lots of you really get excited about learning how to write some more things. So if you want to have a go, use your sand or flour tray. I'm going to show you all of the letters, and then you can stop, pause, have a go, do it with your siblings at home, and you can do it whenever you want to. You can also, which my son loves to do, we buy the really cheap shaving foam and we put that on the wall in the bathroom when he's in the shower, and he just writes in it all the time. Doesn't matter if he gets messy, he's already in the shower, and it's a really good fun way to have a shower as well, or a bath. So we've got 3. So 4 at Dunkirk, we start at the top again. We go down, across, and then we give it another line. Okay, down, across, and we give it another line. One more time, down, across, and one more line. Now a 5 is one of the tricky ones. Okay, so we give it a neck, a big fat tummy, and a hat. So neck, big tummy, and a hat. Neck, big tummy, and a hat. Number 6 is quite easy. We start at the top and loop it all the way around. Start at the top and loop it all the way around. We've got our 7, cross and down, cross and down. And this is why we don't do any fancy ones, because ones sometimes look like 7s otherwise. But there's our 7. 8 is one of the trickiest ones. So you start off looking like a S, but then you loop it back round. Start off with your S, and then loop it back round. Again, if you want to do 2 dots, you can. Go round the top, through the middle, round the bottom, through the middle, and back to the top again. A very tricky one, looking like a S, and then looping it back round. Looks a bit like a snowman, doesn't it? Number 9 is our head and a body. Head and a body. It looks a bit like our cube, but without the tail. So a head and a body. And then number 10, we've got our 1 and we've got our 0. Again, no fancy ones, just a line and a 0. Make sure you do it in the right order because this is not 10. Okay, make sure the 1 comes first and then the 0. So there we go, the quickest tour ever on how we write our numbers. But as I said, that's just for you to have a look back over whenever you want to and have some fun trying to write your numbers without using a pencil and paper. Now today I've got some more activities to share with you that you can find online. The first one is all about singing, and I'm sure some of you would have seen some of these before because they are from CBeebies. You go onto the CBeebies website, you will be able to find songs starting at 1 and going all the way up to 10. So let's have a look at number 1 first. Have a sing if you know it. Or dance.
Hey, Rebecca!
Hey, Andy!
Good to see you. What should we talk about?
How about numbers?
Good idea! One. It's always at the start. Every time we're counting, 1 is taking part.
1 is where it all begins. Once upon a time, there was a handsome prince.
1 year the sun's so bright, and 1 blue moon when day turns to night.
So you can listen to the songs. You can choose any number. Let's try number 4 quickly. Oh, it's thinking about it. Is it coming? Here it is.
Hey, Rebecca!
Hey, Andy! I know. Let's talk about letters.
No, numbers! 4. Take me there. I'll take you to 4 equal sides of a square.
4 sides to a door, 4 sides to a window, and watch the rain pour.
4 trottles on a pig with 4 feet between.
So there you go. So on CBeebies, you can listen to songs all the way up to 10. And they're just really fun to listen to have on in the background or to try and sing along with. Or if you're really creative, you can have a go at trying to come up with your own song for your very own number. Now, a little bit like last week or the beginning of this week, I think it was, we've got another game here, and this one is your teddy bear game. So a little bit like your underwater counting and your ladybird spotting. This one is giving the teddy bear some cake. So across the top, it says, give Teddy, ooh, what number is this? 6. Give Teddy 6 cakes. So you have to choose a cake and then drag it over to Teddy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when you think you've got the right answer, you press check.
Yummy!
Yummy! Let's try another one. So give Teddy 2 cakes. 1, 2.
Yummy!
Yummy! Let's see what it says if we get them wrong. So it says 10 cakes. What if we only give him 1? Let's try. Oh, you sound so sad. Then you get a chance to try again. So you've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, the problem is I've put all of mine in a giant pile, so I can't double check my answer now. So it might be a good job to try and separate them out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we can double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Tricky, isn't it, when they're all higgledy-piggledy? Let's check.
Yummy!
Yummy! So you can have a go at feeding the teddy bear as well. So today's session is if you want to have a go at getting your flour, icing sugar, sand, shaving foam, whatever you fancy, into a tray and having a go at writing your numbers. Then you can have a go at listening to the number raps on CBeebies, and then you can have a go with your teddy bear link as well. I will put both of these links into the Dodo activity section where you'll find the link to this YouTube one as well. So I hope you have a really lovely day. Next week we move on to 10 frames. We've looked at our cherry diagram and how we can use that, and we're moving on next week to look at our 10 frames. So make sure you tune in, because as I've said before, everything we do in maths, we start it in our year and then it goes all the way up into our year 6. So the easier and the faster and the more you know about our maths now, the easier you'll find the years to come. So good luck with your games today, and let me know how you get on Dojos, and I will see you again next week for more maths. Bye.